Okay, folks, this is a favourite amongst children all around the world, I do think. Let's see how we go with it, making it look really nice. But it's a kid's thing. We'll see how we go. It's a toy, but we won't tell you what the toy is until I finish doing this. The nerds will inherit the copier world. Yes, they will, folks. They will. Okay, let's see what this thing is, this toy. It is Thomas the Tank Engine, of course, with his lovely little smile on his face, yep, we're going to photocopy that side of him. Thomas the Tank Engine and friends. Of course, I didn't have Thomas in my day, but I had a moment where I was interested in trains or train sort of stuff, and basically one of the nice things my dad did, even though my dad's an asshole, was he bought me a train set and me and my brother a train set. I didn't have Thomas, but I had something that looked a bit Thomas-ish. It was a blue steam train, and yeah, we were given these as presents. Real train set, not a toy, not an actual toy as such. That looks really quite nice. I do think maybe we can move it over a bit, or maybe we can leave it like that and make it into a movement piece, make it something more interesting. But basically, yeah, children really enjoy Thomas the Tank Engine, and he's obviously probably the introduction kids get into things railway. So yeah, Thomas the Tank Engine, we'll just put him aside there, and I'm just going to use this picture of him as a movement piece. So, but yeah, I used to like trains, but that was just a short-lived thing. It's amazing my dad did buy me a train set, because my parents wanted me to become more feminine, and they were buying me lots of dolls, and I hated dolls, and they just kept buying them, obviously thinking, well, my dad did. I'm not sure if it was Mum or Dad. Mum doesn't bother with that shit anymore. I'm over that. She's all right. We're good friends as mum and daughter, but my dad's still considered an asshole in my books. He never encouraged me as an artist, and he still doesn't, even though I don't talk to him anymore. But basically, I just feel he doesn't care, he doesn't like what I do with the photocopier. He thinks it's foolishness. It really hurts my feelings to have him use the word foolish to describe my art practice. It does, it hurts. It fucking hurts. It's embarrassing. He's a fucktard. Dad, this is for you. Yeah, I don't know if I like any of these. But I can see Thomas's face. That looks really quite interesting. Wondering if we're going to do another one. Wondering what we're going to do with this. I'm going to try another one. So we're just putting him up this way. But yeah, my dad doesn't care about my creative use of the photocopier. He's never approved of it, ever since I first told him. So it really hurts my feelings that I can't share this with my father. I don't feel I can share anything with my father now. I just can't. I just don't feel comfortable in his presence. I don't like the sense of presence he has. He's a bully in my books, and I really find that offensive. I do. I find it highly offensive the way he treats my creativity as trifle. I'm not going to talk to him until he apologises. I have to put the foot down on him now. I have to learn not to let people like him make me feel bad. I have to be the one in control, and the only way I'm in control of my father is not to talk to him or to see him. So I have to fucking crush him. But he's not crushable type, he's a real tough type. He doesn't cry. I've never seen my dad cry, even when I've cried because he got angry at me doing my art. He never showed any sense of remorse. He's really cold. He's a real cold character. And yet he's interested in philosophy and singing. He can't sing, and he does singing classes or singing group with Sing Australia. And basically he also does philosophy classes, and he doesn't appear to be none the wiser for doing these so-called philosophy classes. And then he's just a dick. It's like he's trying to cover up his dickishness. You know, he's trying to cover up the fact that he's an asshole and that he's not doing it right. Now I'm wondering why we're going over there. Maybe we're going to do something different. I don't know why I'm feeling like I'm being dragged over there. But basically I really find my dad's treatment of my art really offensive. It is, it's extremely offensive. And I just can't live with it. I can't live with my father's contempt of my creative process. Yeah, that looks interesting. It looks really nice, actually. Interesting take on a train. I don't know if I like it. Wondering how we're going to make it look any better. Wonder if dot matrix will help. But I think I did something wrong. When I did put on the negative positive, it's still on too bright, so I forgot about that. Normally I don't forget. That's why it's all wishy-washy. So we're going to just darken it. But I just wish my dad would just allow me to be myself. And this is me, folks. This is a part of who I am. I can't just be what my father wants me to be. He wants me to be normal, an average person, a person of average talent and average this and average that. And I just don't want to be like that. I'm not interested in blending in. I'm not interested in a sense of feeling like I have to be normal. I have to be somebody that I'm not. I'm not that kind of person. I don't function like that. I don't have any interest in fading into the background. I want to be a star, folks, with this artwork. I want to be cutting edge. I don't want to be just in the background with children, having children. I can't have children. I'm too old. I'm too old to have kids, folks. Now that looks really quite, I do like this colour better, but this looks better than that. So there's always a trade-off with these effects that we use here. Maybe I can do something different. But basically, my father just doesn't care about how I feel. He just wants me to be normal. You know, he just wants me to be a regular, how should I put it, run-of-the-mill type, like my brother. And my brother is also an asshole as well. He doesn't appreciate what I do here. So, you know, I know he got teased and bullied because of me, because of my teasing and bullying that I copped at school, and he got it. Unfortunately, that happened, spilled over into my brother's social life, and I know my brother is very particular about how he feels socially. He doesn't accept dealing with the fallout from what I dealt with when I was being bullied, but I can't help it. I didn't have any desire for my brother to be hassled because of me. In fact, I wish those people had left him alone, because that just ruined my relationship with my brother. These stupid fucks at school and elsewhere, or school I think it was for him, and I didn't mean to spoil it for my brother. I would have loved it if the bullies had just dealt with me direct, not fucking pick on my brother, for crying out loud. And that's just ruined my relationship with my fucking brother. He's an asshole. He's a bully as well. So I have no fucking respect for either of them. I wish my brother could have stayed my brother, not fucking turn on me like a fucking wild animal. Maybe not a wild animal, but turn on me with some kind of nastiness. And he's got to apologise as well. I know I contributed to it. I acknowledge that, but what can I do? It wasn't my desire to have my brother dealing with the assholes that I had to deal with. I'm so sorry I did that. I just couldn't make my life socially acceptable, and I have to accept that. That's the price of being different, I suppose, but still I can't just curl up in a ball and be normal just because the assholes dictated to me that, both from family and outside of family. Anyway, I don't like the colours that much, but it actually looks quite interesting. I think now we can call this demo quits.